Ses. Bu yayına bir bakayım, başladı mı? Tekrar bakıyorum. Tamam. Yayın sorunsuz. Yayına gelen. Hadi bakayım. Evet.
Revelio.
Bakalım. Evet, başladık. Bakalım. Kayıtta mıyız aynı zamanda? Şuraya bakalım. Ben şunu kapatayım. Şunu bir kapatayım. Evet, şimdi böyle.
All that happened that day, I would.
Revelio.
Bak şurada. Maca.
I was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Nearly Headless Nick asked me to get some rotten roast beef from the kitchens.
Rotten roast beef?
Yes, I thought it was odd too. But then we took the roast beef to Sir Podmore of the Headless Hunt, and...
You met the Headless Hunt? That must have been interesting, to say the...
Yes. And then I had to find Richard Jackdaw's head in the pumpkins so that he'd tell me about how he died.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book. The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages?
Accio! Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves.
Burada bizi geri göndermişti.
To think it was beneath us all this time.
Harita odasına geldiler. Yani.
Bunu tek kelime olarak yazarsak yanında kelime sınırı var. Evet arkadaşlar bilenler geldi.
Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the map chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability. The potential and power of which will unlock, should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
You and your friend Charles spoke of the Portkey and of trials you'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the Keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until perhaps now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
I don't think I have.
Hatırlamıyorum ben.
Perhaps your young friend is not as well traveled as you think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
I'll find you
Orada
at the tower
görüşürüz.
as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful. And do not tell anyone where you're going.
Kesinlikle söylemeyeceğim. Çok iyi. Böyle okuldan dışarı bir bakalım. Bir haritası. Bu tarafa doğru uçmam. Yakınına uçalım. Işınlanalım, oradan uçarız.
It's time you learned, Glacius, the freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete...
Revelio.
Done that? Come and see me.
Öyle yapalım. Geri göster. Buralar yasaklı olmamalı ya.
And where did I set my traps? Was it lower or upper?
Orada tuzak varmış bu arada. Heh, kuleyi bulduk. Buraya bir bakalım.
I should dismount here.
Buradaki
Revelio.
Stanbakar's tower. Lovely view, I'd imagine.
evet.
Over here.
Gündüz karşılaşmak gerekiyormuş hocayla. Hoca.
We're not alone.
We are not. Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen I can see, but could be more.
Can't we apparate past them into the tower?
Gel
We
buraya Latte.
could, but we've no idea what's in the tower. More importantly, however, I'd like to know why they're here. They've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we investigate a little before doing anything else. Let's go.
Dur.
Well, this isn't ideal.
No, it isn't. This way. And I'd suggest we
oynamam
use the disillusionment charm here. No sense in announcing our arrival.
Fall dead asleep on my face.
Quickly now.
Ne oldu?
Stay hidden and cast Petrificus Totalus.
Petrificus Totalus hangisi ya? Seviyorsan Akıyor, Petrificus. Petrificus Totalus yok ki. Önce onu bir incendio. Incendio'nun üzerine gelin. Leviosa, Glacius, Asperto. Incendio. Önce onu bir Incendio'yu şimdi ekleyin. Incendio yok ki galiba ya. Deposa. Neyse. Bu zaten Incendio var. Yaklaşınca zaten şey yapıyorum.
There must be something here. Ramrock said so.
Öyle.
Beatrix Totalis.
Hepsini sessiz sedada.
Ayrıntı.
Hello? How nice. The move of a coward. Rather unwise coming back. I won't rest until you're dead. Get accustomed to that. Expulso.
Oy boy değil. Daha farklı. Kaç sor.
Revelio.
Latte. Latte bırak kabloyu. Bırak. Bırak. Kabloyu. Çık oradan.
Şöyle bir şey bak. Diyor. Diyor doğru cevap. Haydi.
Revelio.
Revelio.
Ne oldu? Hata olur.
Revelio.
Ya girme şuraya, girme. Girme.
Başlıyor. Arkadaşlar aslında
Kanıtlar bulmalıyız.
Revelio.
kendi değil birazcık da
Ya latte. Ya benim
aslında hatta bilmem olanlara söyle. A harfini kaldıralım.
Reparo.
Biraz
Accio. Revelio.
Neredesin? Hoca gel. Gel takıldık hoca. Dön bakalım. Ver bakalım.
Revelio.
Neredesin?
Revelio.
Allah Allah.
Revelio.
Burada bir şey yok. Burayı kastediyor.
Incendio.
Oyun acaba
Revelio.
bakta mı kaldı? Buradaki şeyi niye bulamıyoruz?
Revelio. Incendio.
Görev alanına geri dön de.
Revelio.
Burada bir şey var. Kapının arkası.
Revelio.
Açmak için. Kapının diğer tarafı ama. Çok yakın.
Reparo.
Ne yapalım?
Revelio.
Revelio.
Bir bakayım neymiş bu. Goblinlerin burada olması lazım. Kule hakkında ne biliyorum? Goblinlerin neden burada olduğunu açıklayacak kanıtlar bulmalıyım. Bir yere bakacağız.
Lumos.
Lumos!
Revelio. Lumos.
Bunu buraya. Böyle bir şey mi? Hayır.
Incendio. Accio.
Allah Allah.
Revelio.
Oralarda bir yerde.
Revelio. Revelio.
Oo. Ölüyormuş lan. Neyse iyi oldu aslında. Belki bakta kaldıysa o düzelmiştir. Ya latte. Ya şuradan çık. Çık. Çık. Girip durma oraya.
Revelio.
Sana bir şey var.
Revelio. Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Compulso. Revelio. Levioso. Lumos.
Lumos!
Galiba. Yok ya burada var.
Revelio.
Başka bir şey varmış.
Lumos.
Lumos!
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Lumos!
Orders. Directly from Ranrock.
These orders indicate that they're after
Goblin
something to
King'in
do
yaydığını
with
yok ettiği
names. What
almasına
names?
atar olan.
And why here?
Revelio.
Diğer çadıra bak.
I
Yay
will draw blood. Deadly mistake, this.
Lumos. Levioso. Incendio.
Kill spell blood.
Accio. Protego. Levioso.
Muazzam bir dövüştü.
Looks like we found the entrance.
Hoş
Revelio.
geldin.
It's locked.
Aha. Kilit açmayı öğret artık.
An unlocking charm.
Very handy. No time now, but if you don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle.
Buradakileri toplayalım.
I wonder who this is.
With robes like that, it could be anyone.
Aynen aynen.
Revelio.
I imagine these brooms have been enchanted for centuries. Never seen an enchantment like...
Welcome to San Bakar's Tower.
Bunları bir giyelim. Tamam.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Yes. Right.
Hello, Professor. Did you say San Bakar's tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming that we would meet again soon after our last encounter.
Tabii ki.
Though I surmise, based on the commotion I heard, that you did not have an easy time getting to me.
We did not, Professor. We encountered goblins outside the tower.
That goblins were aware of my vault is disquieting enough. But if they have also made a connection to this tower, then the threat may be greater than I thought. All the more reason for us to move forward. Downstairs, near the entry, a reservoir of ancient magic, like those you've seen before, has been unlocked. commanded to access a doorway. I'm afraid I cannot say more. As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will, in time, see you back at the map chamber. Remember
Tabii ki.
what you see.
Tek bırakın zaten.
We're going to need to understand how Ranrock's loyalists knew about a tower that once belonged to a keeper. For the moment, however, you've more important things to set your mind
Hallederiz
to.
hocam. Profesör
A
Fig.
reservoir of ancient magic, I believe.
Yes, sir.
Then I shall leave matters in your increasingly capable hands. That said, be careful.
I will, sir.
Teşekkür
I'll
ederim.
see you back in the map chamber.
Teşekkür ediyorum.
Revelio.
Adam uçtu gitti ya lan. Bir öğretelim bari.
A reservoir of ancient magic. Downstairs, near the entry.
Bunun girişine bak. Orada bir giriş var.
Lumos.
Bulduk.
Revelio.
Özellikle bu büyüyü yapıyorum ki sandık varsa kaçayım. Burası tekrar gidilecek bir yer değil muhtemelen.
Revelio. I've seen this before, in Gringotts and the restricted section.
Adamlar uğraşmış ya. Şuraya bak, her detaya ayrı bir işçilik. Buradan in diyor. Aynen.
Impressive. That must have done something. Best have a look around. Revelio. More traces of ancient magic. Something must be different. Revelio. These are never a welcome sight. At least I know what to expect this time. Levioso, Protego, Accio, Incendio, Expelliarmus, Lumos, Levioso, Confringo, Defender, Depulso, Accio, Incendio, Expelliarmus, Levioso. Protego, Levioso. Incendio. Accio. Expelliarmus. Revelio. These look familiar. Accio. Accio. Was it Accio I used before?
Nasıl oldu? Buraya bir inelim, aşağıya bir keşfedelim.
Revelio.
Orada bir şey yok. Şimdi bunu böyle çıkalım.
That platform looks like it ought to get me where I need to go. Accio.
Peki.
Accio.
Buradaymış. Ben bir dur şu taraftaki şeylere bakayım.
I presume I'm looking for traces of ancient magic. But where? Revelio.
Hadi büyü bulduk zaten. Ne girmeye çalış. Oraya girsem geçeceğim muhtemelen. Ha bak burada bir şey var.
Accio. Incendio. I presume I'm looking for traces of ancient magic. But where? Expelliarmus. Confringo. Revelio.
Nasıl geçeceğiz burayı? Nasıl açılır zaten? Nasıl? Dur canım.
Accio. What did that burst of magic do? Perhaps I should examine things from both sides of the archway.
Buradan şeyleri değiştireyim.
Revelio.
Ben buradan geldim zaten.
The room changes when I move in and out of the archway. Revelio. I can see a way out on one side, but when I pass through the archway, it's blocked by a wall. Lumos. Incendio. Accio.
Öyle bir aşağıya bakacağım.
Revelio. I can see a way out on one side, but when I pass through the archway, it's blocked by a wall.
İlginç o.
Accio. Revelio. Accio.
Hoş geldin.
Revelio. Lumos.
Böyle.
I can see a way out on one side, but when I pass through the archway, it's blocked by a wall.
Duvar nerede?
Lumos. Cabalso.
Nasıl geçeceğiz buraya?
I can see a way out on one side, but when I pass through the archway, it's blocked by a wall. Defender. Accio. More statues. Expelliarmus! Accio! Incendio! Levioso! Confringo! Defendo! Not making this easy on me. Revelio! Revelio. Revelio. Accio! I presume I'm looking for traces of ancient magic. But where? Revelio. Accio.
Buraya bir bakayım.
Revelio.
Aynen. Önce şuradan bir alayım.
Bence git.
Seems I ought to explore this archway from both sides. Accio.
Halim ve
What did that burst of magic change on both sides of the archway? Something must be different.
Ama o tarafa geç.
I need to see how the room changes when I move in and out of the archway.
o yüzden ben bu arada
So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge.
Bunu anladık zaten de.
başka bir şey izleyebilirim. O şu an aslında
Accio! So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge.
kafana gelmiş olabilir. Bu da gelebilir. Benim en ön arkadaşım. Ay bulaşık. Kahretsin.
Accio! So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge.
Allah Allah. Her iki tarafı kullanmam gerektiğini anladım ama şeyi göremedim yani. Buraya bir gelelim.
yararlan.
Accio! So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge.
Ya tamam that's it de.
Faydalandı.
Accio! So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge.
Faydalandı. Halledildi.
Hı, şimdi oldu.
Hayır arkadaş.
Accio!
Hayır.
So that's it. I need to
Yeah,
use
yes.
both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge.
Gelme. Ani. Ha? Aynı şey.
So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge. Accio!
Geçtik sanırım da tam.
I'll never get used to these floors.
Harfiyle başlıyor.
Revelio! Expelliarmus! Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Confringo! Protego! Defendo! Compulso! Expelliarmus! Levioso! Incendio! Confringo! Depulso! Levioso! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Accio! Defendo! Confringo! Compulso! Expelliarmus! Protego! Accio! Incendio! Levioso! Revelio! Accio!
Demek ki bu. Yes.
Levioso! Accio! Accio! Revelio! Accio! Accio! Accio! Accio! Accio!
Biraz karışıktı.
Revelio!
Gerçekten biraz karışık.
Accio! Revelio! Incendio. Accio. Depulso. Confringo. Defender. Expelliarmus. Protego. Incendio. Accio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Protego. Accio. Confringo. Defender. Depulso. Confringo. Depulso. Defender. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Confringo. Depulso. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Confringo. Defender. Protego. Depulso. Depulso. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Confringo. Defender. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Protego. Levioso. Depulso. Confringo. What a relief. Revelio.
Harfiyle bak.
Another pensive.
Latte.
Gözlem.
Orada durma. Hoş geldiniz.
Your ability to transfigure the world around you is remarkable. What is it?
My father isn't getting better. I don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
It is agonizing to see those we love suffer.
The drought was years ago, but the pain of losing him is as deep for him now as if it had happened only yesterday. He doesn't need pretty pillars, he needs peace. What if I could help him, Professor?
You do so much for your father already.
It's not enough. I want to take away his pain.
It is tempting, I know, to use this magic that you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world. But human emotion is a potent force unto itself. Even the most well-meaning and competent witch cannot possibly know the consequences of irrevocably manipulating it.
So I'm to watch as my father's pain destroys him.
It is not your pain to take.
O kızın gözü göz değil.
Every year, a student sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morganach, welcome back to Hogwarts, Professor.
That's going to take some getting used to. Professor Rickwood?
I was so pleased to hear that you'd accepted the position of Defense Against the Dark Arts, Professor.
Sit, Isadora. Tell us about your travels.
I was actually hoping that you and the others might join me at my home this evening. There's much I'd like to share with you.
That would be delightful. We shall let the others know.
Very well. I shall see you then.
Ben bir şeyler yapacağım.
Another memory. Now to find a way out of here. More crystallized stone. That must be the way back to the map chamber.
Harita odasına dön.
What have we here?
I'm a student at Hogwarts, sir, and this is Professor Fig.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service. Has someone completed the first trial?
I have, Professor Rookwood. You look familiar, sir.
I imagine you saw me in the first pensive you accessed, in Gringotts. So, you found the portkey to access Professor Rackham's vault, and you deciphered the map within the locket you found floating above that pensive.
I did. I found something that I can't identify floating above the last pensive.
Ah, yes. You will find a similar artifact in each trial. You must take care to keep them safe. You will need them to complete the journey we have set forth for you. Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do with them.
Very well. Are you able to tell me anything about the next trial?
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation involving the goblins.
The goblins?
The student has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. They and their mentor, Professor Fig, not only encountered goblins lurking outside of San Bakar's tower, they also encountered a powerful goblin in my vault at Gringotts.
I'm afraid it would be wise to halt the trials until we know more.
We shall defer to you in this matter, of course. Now then...
Wait, Professor. The name Rookwood. Do you think...
that there's a connection to Victor? Perhaps, but we can't be sure of its significance, if any. For now, tell me what you saw in the pensive.
Before the witch from the last pensive, Isadora, became a Hogwarts professor, she argued with Professor Rackham about using magic to remove pain.
Hopefully the next pensive provides more context. For now, we should learn what Ranrock knows. I will be honest, I've no idea where to start.
Actually, I might know of someone. I saw Sirona at the Three Broomsticks speaking to a goblin once. They seemed friendly.
Well, it's worth a try. See what you can find out. Of course, don't forget...
My studies. Yes, sir.
Before you go...
Professor?
Have you encountered swirling traces of magic in the world? Aside from those along our path?
Not that I recall. What are they?
Evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power of ancient magic during our time. If I am correct, and I usually am, you should be able to use them to inform and enhance your own magic.
Thank you, sir. I will look out for them.
Olalım bakalım. Okay. Şunlara bir... Anahtar. İhanet. Gidiyor geliyor bak oraya gidiyor. Gidiyor geliyor oraya. Latte. Ya kalk şunun üstünden. Latte kalk şunun üstünden. Ya bırak. Latte bırak. Kedi ortalığı karıştırdı. Böyle diyelim. Kırmızının hayaleti. Madame Goga'nın görevi. Hanksmate istasyonu patla.
I should ask.
Spectacular news! The broom upgrade's ready. Ha! Stop by the shop when you can.
I hope you will come and see me about a pressing and highly confidential matter at your earliest convenience. I believe that we may be able to help each other.
Please see me after class once you have completed the tasks I've set for you. I would like to teach you Descendo, useful for pulling objects to the ground.
Revelio.
Ya bu latte beni yordun bugün. Allah beni yordu bugün ya.
Revelio. Lumos.
Heard you're defending Hogsmeade against trolls. You know, there is such a thing as trying too hard. Lucan Brattleby must have nearly wet himself when you won every single crossed once battle.
Hadi. Problem değil. Neyle başlıyorum?
Brilliant.
Kolay.
Reparo.
I knew they could fly.
How did you get on with those tasks?
It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why.
Revelio.
I could spend all my gallons.
Revelio.
Someone saw a hippo fly right past them.
What are you doing out here? I'm in. Let's do it.
Oynayalım.
Brilliant! Summoner's Court. The ever-changing game.
Ben de
Akio.
Böyle.
Nothing to it.
Accio.
Gene iyi.
Not bad. Not bad. Akio. Try to beat that.
Haydi bakalım.
That was one for the ages. Akio.
Evet. Bakalım önümü kapattım. Çok iyi.
My wand slipped.
Accio.
Ter. Kazandım. Bu kadar yeter. bana.
You're not bad at this. Well done. You beat me. Bit of good luck, that's all.
Come now, Leander. There's no need for that.
Fine, you're good. Better than I am, at least. I'll let the others know you're good enough to keep playing.
The others?
I lost 7 matches in a row to Samantha Dale. The others who play Summoner's Court thought that if you couldn't beat me, you wouldn't be enough of a challenge.
Chin up, Leander. Keep practicing and you'll get better.
I suppose you're right. I'll let the others know that your metal's been tested, and that you passed.
Bölgeyi araştıralım.
Accio.
Go.
That's it.
Revelio.
If I thought I could compete.
Welcome back. I've arranged a special price on the broom upgrade for you. I truly appreciate all of your help. You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. I must tell you, Arthur Hogsmeade's been by the shop asking about rumours of a broom upgrade. Without the information you provided, my work would have taken twice as long. Thank you again. It may sound ambitious, but I've already begun work on another upgrade, more difficult to perfect than the last. I wondered, would you be interested in joining forces again? There's another course near Arendale that Miss Reyes has mastered. If you were to test this first upgrade there, it may help me as I develop the next. Oh, you'll consider it, won't you?
Sounds as if you're really outdoing yourself. If I'm able to help, I will.
Thank you. I know this recent success was only the beginning of what I can do for Broomflight. Report back as soon as you can, and we'll be off to the races.
Ağzın hayaleti nerede ya? Köprüyü ve mumları tahsil ediyor. Ha, tamam.
Off to the races then.
Misafir köprü. Bir bakalım. Neredeyiz ya?
What's the point of toilet?
Revelio.
Kurt. Dünya haritası. Kurt. Aynen. Burası ne?
Revelio. Revelio.
Allah Allah. Yayını kapatıyorum.